He was one of the fastest men in the NFL, a first-round draft pick with fame, money, and a future that seemed absolutely unstoppable. But in one tragic night, traveling at 156 miles per hour, everything came crashing down. This is the heartbreaking downfall of Henry Ruggs III, story of incredible speed, blinding success, and a split-second decision that changed lives forever. Henry Ruggs III grew up in Montgomery, Alabama, a young man known for one undeniable gift: his speed. From an early age, he was faster than everyone around him. This talent didn't just get him noticed, it became his identity. By the time he reached the University of Alabama, he was a superstar in the making. Playing under the legendary coach Nick Saban, Ruggs became a star wide receiver, catching touchdown after touchdown and dazzling fans with his explosive plays. He shared the field with other future NFL talents, but even among them, his speed was in a class of its own. In 2020, Ruggs' lifelong dream came true. The Las Vegas Raiders, a team known for its love of speed, selected him with the 12th overall pick in the NFL draft. It was a perfect match. The Raiders saw him as their next great deep threat, a player who could stretch the field and change the game with a single play. He was meant to be explosive, electric, and unstoppable, and for a while, it looked like he was on that exact path. In his first 2 seasons, he showed flashes of the brilliance everyone expected. He racked up over 900 receiving yards and scored 4 touchdowns, proving he could compete at the highest level. Endorsement deals started rolling in. Fans adored his electrifying style of play, and the Raiders organization believed they had a cornerstone player for years to come. He had the money, the fame, and the future right in the palm of his hand. But behind the bright lights of success, a shadow was growing. Risky habits began to take hold: a love for fast cars, a string of late nights, and a lifestyle that was moving even faster than he could control. The night that changed everything was November 2nd, 2021. It was early in the morning, and Ruggs and his girlfriend were heading home in his Chevrolet Corvette after a night out in Las Vegas. What happened next would be pieced together through surveillance cameras and police reports. The details are chilling. His car was clocked traveling at an astonishing 156 miles per hour on a residential street where the speed limit was just 45. Later tests would reveal his blood alcohol level was 0.16%, twice the legal limit. At 3:39 a.m., the unthinkable happened. Ruggs' Corvette slammed into the back of a Toyota RAV4. The driver of that Toyota was 23-year-old Tina Tinter. Upon impact, her vehicle burst into flames. She and her beloved dog, Max, were trapped inside. Tragically, they both lost their lives before help could arrive. The scene was one of absolute horror and devastation. When police arrived, they found a dazed and emotional Henry Ruggs. He was injured, but he was alive. It was immediately clear to the officers that he was heavily intoxicated. Inside his mangled sports car, they also discovered a loaded firearm. The story broke almost instantly, sending shockwaves across the country. How could a promising young NFL star, a role model to so many, throw it all away in one horrifically reckless moment? The fallout was swift and severe. Within hours of the news breaking, the Las Vegas Raiders made their decision. They released Henry Ruggs III from the team, cutting all ties. The sponsors that had once lined up to work with him disappeared overnight. His NFL career, the dream he had worked his entire life for, was gone. Just like that, the legal consequences were just beginning. He was charged with multiple felonies, including DUI resulting in death, reckless driving, and possession of a firearm while under the influence. He was facing a potential sentence of decades behind bars. The legal battle stretched on for over a year. Initially, Ruggs faced the possibility of spending the rest of his youth in prison, but in May 2023, he reached a plea deal with prosecutors. He pleaded guilty to felony DUI resulting in death and misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter. By accepting the deal, he took responsibility for his actions, avoiding a prolonged and painful trial for the victim's family. In August 2023, the time for sentencing arrived. Standing in court, a tearful Henry Ruggs addressed Tina Tinter's family directly. His voice breaking, he said, "I have no excuses. I take full responsibility for my actions." The judge handed down his sentence, 3 to 10 years in a Nevada state prison. In an instant, his identity shifted from a millionaire athlete to a convicted felon. The downfall of Henry Ruggs III is one of the most tragic and cautionary tales in modern sports. It's a story of a man who seemingly had everything: extraordinary talent, immense wealth, and widespread fame, only to lose it all because of one devastatingly poor decision. A decision that not only ended his career but, more importantly, took an innocent life and left a family shattered with grief. Today, Henry Ruggs is serving his sentence. Reports from those who have been in contact with him, like his former teammate Josh Jacobs, suggest that he is staying in shape and is deeply focused on trying to become a better person. He dreams of a future where he can find some form of redemption. But for many, the tragedy serves as a powerful and sobering reminder. It shows that no matter how high you rise, no matter how fast you run, it only takes one moment, one terrible choice, to fall. The story of Henry Ruggs III isn't just about the loss of a football career. It's a profound lesson about responsibility, the consequences of our choices, and the fragile, often invisible line that separates success from disaster. It is a reminder for all of us that our actions have ripple effects that can change lives forever. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.